people, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to have a review about a new tarot deck. And I've done this before in my channel, but I haven't. Maybe I will do this for some of the decks. This is nothing that I kind of I'm not paying for this, so this is not type of advertisement. This is not something that that been asked from the from the manufacturer or anything to do. But it's something I've kind of been asked to do in a private way, if I can speak about some of the new tarot decks that I have. So I'm gonna do that. So welcome again, and I hope you're doing great, and thanks for being here. So first it will be a little, like a review, and afterwards it will be a mini pick a card like I had with the other new tarot deck of the set generation tarot deck. So okay, so this is different tarot decks than others. Maybe I've been kind of working with or channeling energy. It comes in a quite nice and cute box, the Cottage Magic Tarot. And when we open it, we have the cards here. And I think it's good that they have kind of, well, you can lift them up, because sometimes in some boxes it's so difficult, so you have to kind of try everything, but it's easy. And then close it like this. This one doesn't have any magnet like many of the others do. It's 78 cards in this deck, and this is the booklet. And the booklet is straight to the point. Here a picture of all of the cards, which I think is quite nice, if you're learning or if it's something different, because all the things that we used to kind of, like fire is wands, and air is swords, and water is cups, and kind of, pentacles is earth signs or money. This is a little bit different because it's supposed to be more light-hearted, more kind of sweet, not so hard, even though it has the same symbolism, and it's quite, it's expressful in a nice way. So here we can see the candles, for instance. That's the same as wands. The biscuits, the same as pentacles. Teacups is cups, so cups. And quills is swords. And this have a little bit about the cleansing, and how to do tarot reading. And they got straight to the Major Arcana, which is quite interesting. It's not, sometimes there's a lot of pages that may be significant, but because there's so many information, it's maybe difficult to read them or understand them. But here's straight to the point, and then we have the Minor Arcana. So the same picture, and what does it mean, and so on. And it says also kind of in short terms, straight to the point, forward, straightforward. If it's positive, kind of is the upright or reverse. So another thing about the cards themselves, as we can see, they're bigger, kind of other cards. But there's some nice, the pattern painting is quite nice. We have cherries, the sun, different type of flowers, lavender, we have feathers, we have mushrooms, we have hearts, hands, roses. We have also cups, pentacles, so quite nice. And they're kind of a little bit thicker than maybe other cards, and it seems like they're made maybe in a different way, because they sound like you can maybe spill a little bit of water, without kind of damaging the cards in some way or destroying them. And also good to shuffle. So I'm going to show you some cards. Let's see, what is the first card that we're going to start today. So today we're starting with the King of Candles. So this is actually the same as the King of Wands. And if I'm going to have, so you can see kind of what this, almost the same as the original White Tarot deck, the card of the King of Wands. Yeah, so today I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot to have the comparison. Let's see. So here is, so we can see here here we have the King of Candles, the King of Wands, the King of Wands. So as we can see, both are sitting on the thrones. Instead of holding a wand, is holding a candle, like more light-hearted way to put it that way, because you know, this is supposed to be cards, you know, for everybody. And we have also, as we can see, we have the salamanders here, salamander also, the feline, and to show that it's kind of in the fiery energy, we have, you know, kind of maybe some type of desert or something. It could be everything, you know, from a place that is warm. But again, this is kind of, and just to, let's see if we can show you what it says here, even though this is the King of Wands, you know, energy, yeah. So here it says, protective, innovative, magnetic in the upright, reverse tyranny, impulsiveness, arrogance. But again, you know, this is depending about the reading, but the person is, you know, a fire sign, such as, could be, you know, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And it says, it's confident, charismatic, visionary leader. So throne covered with fierce felines, like we have here, like the cats and salamanders. You know, they're fireproof. So there's a lot of symbolism and a strength and ability to protect. And we have like a real one here also. And we can see like the flames. So it has to do, yeah, so it says it's poised for action, but knows when to delegate. You also, like in taking inspired action, symbolizes strength, ambition, and ability to inspire others. Decisive action that's grown in your maturity and experience will lead to success. Quite straight to the point and kind of easy to understand also. I'm going to choose one Major Arcana. Let's see if we can find a Major Arcana before we have this mini pick a card for today. Let's see. Okay, this is the first card that came up. This is one of the one of my favorite cards of this deck, actually, the Lovers. Because it's two swans kind of coming together, this beautiful lake, the lotus flowers. And actually, this is, you know, about make a wish come true. You know, it's some type of dandelion also. So the Lovers, and I'm sure you know about the Lovers in the original, but I'm going to show them anyway. Yeah, and I have to do some sensor. Okay, so this is the Lovers, but as you know, they are nude. There is some nudity that we're not allowed to show here. So this is kind of more persons. We know we see like male and female energy, and as we can see, this is kind of, you know, the angels protected and so on, and it's, you know, out. It could be in this picture kind of some type of garden or forest, but here we can see also the illumination. And swans, they also, they love ones they mate for life. So kind of confirmation. Let's see, the six, the Lovers. Okay, so it says here that is, let's see, it says, bright love, partnership, balance, yeah, reverse, codependence, imbalance, disconnection, a symbol of harmonious relationships through the balance of masculine and feminine energy. Yes, like we mentioned, represents the value of relationships in our lives, of being open and vulnerable so that love and joy can come true and bring us to higher levels of divinity. So much can be dreamed and achieved together when you embrace love fully. So we know that the Lovers may also signify different things like choices and so on. But this is kind of two of the cards that I wanted to show. So what I'm gonna do, like this, put these things aside, and then we're going to do this mini pick a card. It will be 3 piles. I will list it, you know, the timestamps in the description. Just I need a little bit of water. I'll be doing a lot of readings today. It's raining like crazy outside, like really, really crazy. But it's okay. we need rain. It's important for the nature, it's important for the cleansing, and actually it's important. I don't know what I'm mentioning this now, and I'm only need to drink water. But okay, maybe there is a meaning for a collective. Maybe about drinking more water for cleansing, you know, not only that you're drinking when you are thirsty, but cleansing the body. But I'm getting that is in, you know, in the times that we're living, globally set also, there needs to be some cleansing, so water is welcome. So okay, then I'm going to shuffle 3 cards, and I'm getting the same message like I got when I was having the other review of the other tarot deck. So I'm going to put 3 cards, but you're not going to see which the card is, like the upright side, because it's about following your intuition is what I'm getting. And afterwards we'll have, you know, more cards. Let's see. Okay, so this will be part 1. This will be part 2. And this will be part 3. Okay. Let's see. So we're starting with pile 1, group 1, and taking these cards aside and not looking at them yet. So let's see. So for pile 1, let's see what this new tarot deck has for you today. Ooh, straight to the point. So this is the 2 of teacups. Of course, the 2 of cups. And we have kind of, let's call it the angel cat, because this is a cat feline, but you see with the wings. 2 of cups. I'm getting this could be kind of love, or for others of you it's a choice, because we have 2 different type of cups, or there's some type of agreement, duality, coming in for you. But even though it's something that is very positive, because we see here with this angel cat, this is something that is protected, something that is divine, something positive. Let's see if I get any message before I shuffle the rest of the cards. Okay, I will kind of, let's see, 3 or 4 cards. Let's see what channel message is for today. Okay, so for pile 1, and this 2 of cups, what do we need to know? What is it about? So again, thanks for being here today. Hope you're doing great. Let's see. It's the first card. Oh, interesting. The 5 of swords. Do we see the cards? Yes. Oh, the Queen of Swords. Okay. Was told to shuffle some more. I think we're gonna get 3 cards. Wow, Temperance. Major Arcana. The Devil, another Major Arcana. Wow, this is very interesting energy already. Even though it's supposed to be a mini pick a card. Let's see what the story will bring us to. 6 of Swords. Ooh. Okay. Okay, just let me be in the energy for a while. And back of the deck is the Strength, a Leo card. I'm getting actually, and this is what I already felt when I put the cards here. Because we are now in Mercury retrograde, and you know, sometimes people, circumstances, or things from the past, sometimes come back or reconnect or something. I'm getting that as we can see the strength. This is a Leo card, and we see the 8, infinity. There's the flowers, and we can see this is actually a bear. So not the lion. Normally it's a lion in a strength card, but this is a bear. And as we can see, the bear trusts the young person, and the young person trusts the bear. And I'm getting that the bear is approaching the person, while this person is kind of sitting, maybe enjoying, the flowers, sitting at the grass, something. So I'm getting actually that there is someone that is going to approach you. As we can see, these persons on all of them, even though this is a mix between, a person and a Capricorn, but how do I say it? This is kind of a lesson, just to see if you have kind of learned the lesson. I mentioned that you have a choice that is coming up. For some of you, there is a love interest from the past, and this doesn't mean it is an ex, but it's somebody that you maybe had a crush on the person, or the person had a crush on you, and you weren't aware of it. Somebody's coming back. There's some re-encounter or reconnection. For others of you, I'm getting past energy in all these things. I will come back to that. Maybe I will need to pull some more cards, even though it was not the intention, but maybe. But okay. So for some of you, it's love. For others of you, there is some type of situation that is coming back. Now, I'm feeling work energy, like working environment, even though I'm not seeing in the cards, but this is what I'm feeling. So if we start with the 5 of Swords, this is a card about, thinking, overthinking. This card is a little bit different because we can see there's feathers, 2 feathers on the ground. There is a kid, a young person. There is another person. And even though this person is still holding 3 feathers, it doesn't seem quite disappointed. And it has, it's kind of this type of victory. As we can see here, there is any grass. There is grass there, but the grass is not around the person. There's a lot of green, a lot of heart chakra. So for some of you, like I mentioned, a group of you, this is somebody that wants to reconnect with you in the matters of love. For those of you that this doesn't have to do with love, it's something from the past. Meaning, I mentioned some type of working environment, or it is a colleague from before, or there is a boss, or there is a company, or just something again about a contract, a place that you got a contract. Again, with the Queen of Swords, there is a lot of transformation. Normally, we don't see butterflies, but it's a lot of transformation. That is also about moon. So maybe there's something about this solar and lunar eclipse that we are experiencing in February, March. As you can see, the person is holding the feather and kind of looking to the future, pointing to the future, and kind of raising above the clouds. And it's one of the butterflies here. Maybe when you will, because I'm getting this communication coming in for you, and it's kind of a tip, kind of testing, have you learned the lesson? Because for some of you, it is okay to accept this person back, to put it in an easy way. For others of you, it will be best to kind of not interact with them again or reject them in a polite way. It depends of what happened in the past, so it's kind of your story, so you use your discernment and your intuition. but there is a lot of transformation. But as we can see, this person is looking straight directly to the person that is approaching them. So I'm getting that, and you don't, and this is just the energy. But there is some strong placements about Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and Gemini is about choices again. So I'm getting that the person that is approaching you, because there's a cloud here, so maybe we're not supposed to know, or you're going to accept apologies, or you're going to say, you know what, I'm not going to continue this, or it's up to you how you deal with it. But I'm getting kind of, transferred so much. You kind of this beautiful energy, speaking your truth. Maybe it was difficult for you before to speak your truth, or have boundaries, or speak direct, or speaking about your needs and so on, but this is changing. With the Temperance, this is a Sagittarius card. This has also to do with healing and balance. What is interesting, we see a lot of water. We see water here, we see there's a river here, there's water. So there's a lot also, and we have water here as well. So there's a lot also about you kind of being in tune, reconnecting with your feelings about what happened in the past, when the situation, the people will come back. Sometimes when we experience different things with people in the past, if we have healed the issue or the pattern, when they come back, maybe we don't want to interact because we're kind of finished with that cycle, we learned the lesson, the pattern. But sometimes we haven't finished that yet. So maybe we reconnect one more time and then we complete the cycle. So what is interesting here is that normally in the Temperance we see kind of 2 cups of 2 jars to each other. But this is actually, this could be coffee, this could be tea, but it's kind of some type of kind of kettle pouring in the cup. And we see the sun here. So this is something healing about when this comes to you. The way that you react is going to be healing for you. And we can see one foot is in the water, again the feelings, and one foot is on the grass or the ground. Very beautiful. So with the devil energy, this Capricorn energy, again I'm getting that this is a person or is going to try to come back. Maybe it's not as scary as it seems in the card, but there's something, I'm kind of getting somebody that maybe has some transformation, kind of rise up from the ashes, some type of energy. We try to connect with you again, reconnect. Because there is some type, again, with this a little bit, fire on the torch here, that this person still wants to be in your life or come back, contact you. Or like I mentioned, it could be also some working environment. For some of you, if you feel this is healthy, this is something that you wanted, you feel that the situation of the person has changed and you are on equal terms, you will accept it and you will feel very fulfilled, very happy. For some of you, is, you know what? No, I don't think so. But thank you, or I'm accepting the apology, something like that. With the Six of Swords, there is also better times ahead, but it's also that the person, the situation, working environment that is coming wants to kind of have better times ahead. And we see there is still the feathers. There are a lot of feathers on this card, a lot of communication. But it's something about this divine, because we'll see angel wings twice here. Could be that somebody that wants to take it to the next step, or somebody that wants to give you a bigger offer than they did in the past. I'm getting that maybe for some of you, because I see the butterfly just on top of the head, top of the crown chakra. You will have a dream before this happens, or you will have some premonitions or sign synchronicities, something, or a song. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I was told to take 3 more cards. It's quite funny, because I say me pick a card and sometimes it's half an hour. Okay, 3 cards. 1, 2, shuffle again. 1 more. Okay, see, First card. Oh, the Judgment. Yes. Scorpio card. Again, this is somebody that had a wake-up call, no matter. This is somebody that wants to contact you again. We can see it with the trumpet. And again, we have the wings, the angel wings. This is somebody that is supposed to happen between Pisces season, I'm getting, and Gemini season. So between February and June. Even though we are in Mercury retrograde at the beginning, the Pisces season. But it's something that is happening. Somebody that wants to express their love, come with an apology, or say some story about something about the working environment, or give you a bigger offer that they did in the past. Wake up call, and you don't see the cards, okay. Like this, okay. So, the next card, yeah. The Knight of Cups. Here you can see there is apology from the past, no matter the situation or the person, people, there is apology. So you can see this person is kind of offering the cup, and the horse is kind of almost like taking a bow. And again, the river and the water. There's something to do with your emotions when this situation repeats, or it doesn't need to be that situation repeats, but is a person that you know from before that is either offering you love, work, apology, you know, it could be, but it's what I'm getting mostly. Yeah. But it's going to be good for your emotions to have to accept this person back, or to have this closure. It's going to be good and healing. Again, I'm getting a lot of healing energy for you, and emotional satisfaction. Okay, what is the last card? Or the Strength. And you know, it was the card that we have the back of the row, the first. So there's a confirmation again about this person that is going to approach you, contact you a lot with a lot of swords, but also is going to approach you kind of a little bit, kind of little by little, maybe, to see, kind of put the toe in the water, you know, is it okay, do you still want contact, something like that. So this is what I got for you, beautiful pile 1 and this mini pick a card. So please let me know in the comments, and thank you for liking, subscribing, watching. See you next time. Peace and love. So hello and welcome pile 2. I'm going to see the card together with this mini pick a card. Let's see. Wow, the Ace of Teacups. So this is the Ace of Cups, and again we see the heart in the sky. So romantic, and this is actually some type of lotus water lily. See how much happiness. Okay, so there is something that is coming for you that will make you quite happy. This could be everything, you know, it could be love, it could be a new beginning, something that is new, but that's going to make your heart happy. Happy again is what I'm getting. Maybe it's been closed for some time, so things have been stagnant. Pisces season or Cancer zodiac season may be significant, but let's shuffle the cards together and let's see. So for pile 2, and thank you for being here. If you're doing great. What do we need to know about the Ace of Cups? What is the Ace of Cups here? Have the 5 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords. Shuffle some more. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot of wands, a lot of swords. The Two of Swords. Back of the deck, the Two of Biscuits. So Two of Pentacles. Oh wow. I don't know if it was a lightning outside. Just something interesting. So when I said you have a decision coming, there was kind of lightning or some big light flashing outside. Okay, so confirmation. Okay, I'm seeing something very specific. This is pile 2, you have the 2 of swords, you have the 2 of biscuits, so 2 of pentacles. So 2, 2, 2 may be significant for you. For some of you, there is a decision, like I mentioned, there is a decision about 2 things, 2 people. There's something, and there is a lot of water again, so it is about emotions and the heart. Yeah, so I just split the card, the Lovers. Yeah, and I know there's been some, I know not everybody's interested in love, and I know there's some channel messages that's coming in, so it may be that we have 2 messages here. But for some of you, this is a decision about love. You see the 2 swans here. Here is the Lovers. It's a card about love, and it's a card about decision again. And I mentioned you have decision. This is Gemini, so this is a decision. And we see the 2 of Swans. It could be also straightforward. Do you want to be together with a specific person? The Ace of Cups. You have the possibility to be very happy. Okay. But for others of you that this is not about love, it is a decision. It's a decision about staying in a place or leaving a place. For some of you, I'm getting it could be staying or leaving a place like a workplace or a living place. Because the 5 of Wands, there's kind of a lot of people, there's some type of community, and they seem like they don't have, they're a little bit suspicious about each other, and they don't want kind of the flame. They want the flame to still be there, but it seems like everybody wants to be kind of the protagonist, kind of have the attention. So maybe there is some gossip, something going on that, or some lies that isn't what it's supposed to be. For some of you, like I mentioned, this could be a working place that you're feeling maybe things are a little bit off, or there's the working environment. There is something. When I'm speaking about that, I'm being drawn to this gemstone. This is actually a rainbow or a quartz. And always for me, rainbows has been a sign of a transformation, something new. There's been times in my life that I've been asking for a sign, and I have seen a rainbow, and this was a sign about things were supposed to change. Sometimes, when I have seen in a rainbow in my life, it has been something that changed the day after, so that fast. Another time it was like 3 weeks. I'm just giving you some timelines, you know. And 3 weeks is like the current energy. But I remember once it took like 5 months, and I thought that the sign wasn't the sign, but it was the sign, just that it was taking longer. Okay, so there's something that is changing, and 5 is change. So what is interesting here is that we have both the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. This energy about Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Again, about taking a choice. And this is quite similar, but I know the cards, when I channel messages, I'm getting different energies from reading to reading, from pile to pile, even though this is the same cards. But I'm getting, because I'm getting that this choice, that you will have a choice. I'm getting this again. Are you going to still be in that working place, for instance, or working community, or are you going to leave, or the place you are living? Because as we can see here, this is lighter energy, both are holding the feather, and this is a little bit faster. This person is just going more standing there, and we can see there are the lamb's card in a word. This is about first movement energy. Quickly, there's kind of inspired to move forward. So for some of you, I'm getting, do you want to still stay there because this person is kind of standing still, or do you want to move forward quickly? For some of you, could be it comes an offer, like an actual offer to do that. For others of you, you will do that, you will take the decision, and then an offer will come, something like that. So we have, love message straightforward. We have living or staying the same living place, home place, or working space. Then we have the Knight of Wands. And this is again, is also very fast movement energy, such as Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. It is the same direction, and as we can see, it's holding a candle, it's holding a wand. But this person seems quite happy. But it's kind of, there is a little bit of mountains. So this decision maybe is not so light for you, it's easy to do it. Maybe you've been living in this place for a long time, or maybe you've been in that work space for a long time, or maybe there's some type of bond that you have a friend there, or there's something that you maybe, it's difficult to take the decision, you feel kind of obligated to stay, even though you have to think about yourself. I'm getting with this card, you have the light, you have the illumination. It's just time to think about yourself, to be happy again. For some of you, it could be a situation that's been kind of, you feel stuck or stagnant for some time. And again, the Two of Swords, this is a decision. And it's a decision about staying like this person is sitting, or with the mushrooms. Do you want growth? Do you want to expand? Even though it's scary. So, should we have some more cards? Okay. I'm getting that I should take 2 more cards. Okay. Fair enough, I will do that. So it's just a choice. It's your decision, it's your choice. Your instinct. But it seems like it's time to take the decision to maybe move on, or accept the new, kind of in this new cycle. Okay, so 2 more cards. This is the first card, then the second card. Okay. Do you see that? When I split the deck the first time, it came the Lovers. Now shuffle, 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 it came again. Yeah. So for some of you, I mentioned there is a decision about accepting this love offer, this person. That maybe is air sign or fire sign. So Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there is about accepting of love offer, but there's also about accepting where your home is. Do you maybe still, for those of you that there's been a difficult living situation, do you still want to be there because maybe you feel you have to be there, or you feel that you have to be there? Or do you want to experience love? Do you want to experience life and happiness again? And the same for a working environment. Even though maybe you have a friend or soulmate working there, do you still want to be in maybe a toxic working place? Or do you still want to be in a new place, a new working place, like making the decision? Again, the Lovers is, love, but it's also about decision, taking the decision what is best for you. I'm getting that something will be changing now between Pisces season, because of the cup, that you will take decision between now. And I'm getting that by Gemini season, because there's a lot of swords, a lot of Gemini energy. That is from May to June. You have taken the decision, and you're kind of happy with that, no matter what it is, the decision. For others of you, it could be also that if it's a working environment, maybe you will kind of have a communication and try to change things. But if it doesn't happen, then you have to choose yourself. The Lovers is not only about choosing another person, it's also about choosing yourself. And sometimes we have to do that in life. And not in an egoistical way, but it has also to do with our happiness. We deserve to be in our alignment. We deserve happiness. Self-worth. Yeah. And the Knight of Pentacles. And you have 3 knights. So, and this is about following where your heart is. So this is getting the decision divided in 3. Work, love, relocating, or living situation. And again, we can see this is quite interesting because with this Knight of Biscuits, the Knight of Pentacles, that's earth signs such as Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Virgo has also to do, and Cancer, Cancer zodiac sign, about the home, balance. And here, as we can see, this is a very slow-moving energy, but like the person is standing here, but there is the castle. Where is it stopping? When you can have the castle, kind of a little bit of similar energy. Kind of choose yourself, but there is a decision coming in. This is no matter the 3 areas that we've spoken about, and I'm getting this is a major decision for you, but it's going to be a new beginning, happiness, and kind of a life that you want it with a lot of fulfillment. You have also the possibility, I'm getting, to encounter new people, even though if it's you're moving, you'll find new people, a new community, neighborhood, for instance, local community, working space, new colleagues. I'm getting maybe for like 2% of you, maybe you're going to go from working in a company or a place that you didn't give you what you wanted, and starting for yourself. Because I'm being drawn to this, the candle that reminds me about the Ace of Wands, that you're doing it for yourself. You're starting a new endeavor by yourself, your own company or your own entrepreneur, something. Yes. So this is what I had for you. Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and watching. See you next time. Peace and love. So we're moving on to pile 3. Wow, there's a lot of energy today going on. So pile 3, let's see. The Ace of Wands. Woo, this is so nice. You have the sun, you have the house, the trees, the mountains, the river, flowers and everything. And this is, there could be roses, but it could also be peonies. Beautiful flowers. The fragrance is beautiful. There is supposed just to pop up, just to blossom. So there is something very significant that is coming in for you with the Ace of Wands. Of course, Ace is a kind of new beginning, but it's also new creativity, there's new passion, new happiness. But there's a lot of things going on here. I'm getting also maybe Leo energy, in addition to Aries and Sagittarius. Kind of maybe you're trying to manifest different things and they're coming for you, because we see all these different things here. And the way is lighting for you. And the sun, is the happiest card in the deck. I'm going to shuffle the cards together. Let's see. Beautiful pile 3. Thank you for being here. What are the messages? What is the Ace of Wands here? Oops. Okay. The cards. I have 3 cards that came here at once. Oh, 4. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's look at them together. Oh, the 10 of Wands. Interesting. Okay, the next card that came together. The 9 of Wands, the 8 of Wands. Wow. Let's see. The 2 of Pentacles. Okay, I need 1 more card. Wow, there's so many wands here, a lot of energy. So 1 more card for beautiful pile 3. What is the Ace of Wands? The 4 of Cups. Well, I will definitely need to have some more cards. This is what I'm getting. Okay. So we have 8, 9, 10. First there is an ascension, elevating. There's something that is moving up, something that is changing. The Eight of Wands is normally a card about, fast momentum. It could be also communication. But this is kind of in the night. We see the moon, maybe the eclipses that we have, the solar and lunar eclipse, significant times. I'm getting that also with the Two of Pentacles, 17th of February, 3rd of March. But there's a lot going on, energetically and planetary. So there's a lot of changes for everybody in different scales or different types of life. Then we have the Nine of Wands. So normally a Nine of Wands is about, it could be like the worry, kind of the wonder. It's kind of, you feel there's kind of a wound, or like you're a warrior, and you're stepping a little bit aside. And then we have the Ten of Wands, and this one gives me a completely different energy than normally, because I'm getting the 10 like a completion, something beautiful. We see this person is going with the candelabra, and this is very significant, but there is a lot of growth that is coming. Like I mentioned, you're elevating quite fast, 8, 9, 10, and something new. But this is, we have the house here, and here's the house. I'm getting for some of you, you're wanting to buy a new house or new home, and this actually is happening. Because I don't feeling this is as the normal energy at the Ten of Wands. I'm getting more like the Ten of Pentacles. But also you're completing because a cycle. Here there's only the candles. Here is the person with the candles, and here is the person with all these candles. And some homes they use, or some people, they use candles to celebrate something. In some religions they use candles. There's using candles also when it comes to Christmas or Easter celebration, happy birthdays. So there's some type of celebration that is coming in here for you. For some of you, it's getting the home, the house, the apartment that you always wanted. And I'm getting drawn to these two cards. There's something happening by night, there's something happen unexpected, like here is a possibility, or here you have the money, or there it is if it's about location. I'm jumping to this card before I'm taking this card. With the Four of Cups, I'm getting that you're not seeing this coming. Maybe it's something that you wanted for a long time, and maybe you've been looking to a lot of places, but you didn't want to have any of these cups, and these cups are empty. You wanted this cup, you wanted this home, this house, filled with coffee, tea, cacao, etc. But the divine is giving you this possibility now. I'm getting a lot about divine timing and divine intervention. You're not seeing this coming when it happens, even though this is your dream place, this is what you wanted. That's going to happen very quickly, maybe every season, because we have a lot of ones, is the end of March to April. Then we're finished with all this retrograde, which is important to take into consideration when you're having kind of a new contract about a new home, etc. So this will happen quite fast. And again, it's a lot of flowers, there's celebration, candles, and maybe having a welcome party to your new home. And the Two of Pentacles, in this case, is getting that this has been getting a long time to get there. We can see these two swans are far away, and maybe you wanted to get there, but it wasn't possible maybe to have both this place with that cost, the home, the location. Maybe you only find places in a city and you want to live in a village, with the cottage, because it's the cottage tarot, or vice versa. And I'm getting something that maybe for some of you, you wanted to live in such home since you were a child. Yeah, but I'm going to take some more cards. you're going to be very happy. There's so much happiness. Also possibility to interact with a lot of people, invite people if that's what you want. I think I'm going to take 2 cards. Yeah, I've been told to take 2 cards. So let's see. 2 cards for you, beautiful poetry. Yeah, and the back of the deck, the Fool. So again, the Fool is about taking the leap of faith. Like I mentioned, for some of you, you want to live to the garden. You want to have kind of, it could be your own eggs, you know, your garden, farmhouse maybe. This is the rose. Here you can see. I mentioned this is the little rose just before it's blooming. Here is blooming. Here you are taking the leap of faith. You have your wish here. And we have the sun again. So there is confirmation that this will happen to you quite soon. And again, I'm getting Aries season, because the Fool is kind of the first card, and Aries is the first zodiac sign season. End of March, April, something, and it's giving me a lot of spring energy and also Easter energy, which is starting. The Palm weekend is the end of March. So here you have your dreams. You see, this person is carefree. I finally made it with the sun, happiness. And like I mentioned again, for some of you, this is a childhood dream that is coming into reality. Really beautiful. See the first card. Oh, we have the Moon. You see the confirmation here. The Moon again. Yeah. It could be something that happened in eclipse season, the next lunar eclipse, the 3rd of March. That happened because here is the house again. And this is the stars. Kind of something that is happening. Normally there is not kind of something that you connect with these 2 cards, but I'm getting in this time the Moon again, and you see there is illuminating here, and this is kind of the river in space, like symbolism that kept your dreams apart, but now the dreams are coming together. So this is your house again, which we cannot see it here, but we can see it here. And the Moon is also of things being illuminated or revealed. Cancer card, also Cancer zodiac card. And again, this is the Divine. It's going to show you this when the time is ready, or it's going to become in contact with a person that's going to tell you, oh, you know about that home is put into sale, or you know, something like that. Are you going to be so happy there? The 3 of Pentacles, and we're outside the house again, and here are the roses in full bloom. Look what you have created. But it could be that it's been taking a long time. I mentioned also with the 8 of Wands that you're going to get a lot of visit that you wanted. You're going to have, you know, people visiting. Maybe you're doing some artwork also. You're collaborating. For some of you, actually, when you're moving to this new home, house, you know, apartment, but this new home, not only are you going to have visit, is what you want, dinners, celebration, like I mentioned, but maybe you're starting a side hustle with other people, or you're starting a new endeavor. That is because we have the 2 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles. Maybe this is something creativity that you're starting, something small that you're collaborating with other people, and then you decide to take it bigger because it's going to give you a lot of abundance, money, happiness in your home. It could be everything that maybe you're selling eggs, milk, or some handcrafted thing. Maybe you're going to kind of have some type of florist garden that maybe you can sell some flowers. It could be a book club also. Wow, this is very interesting. Please let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching. This is what I had for you today, and peace and love. See you next time.